could be going to a party or a pub on your own, or going on holiday with an unknown group. Whatever your peak social anxiety situations, make those your examples of the 10 out of 10 level. Then work down the list. What does a 7 out of 10 look like? What does a 6 out of 10 look like? Work all the way down to the 1s and 0s. These are the easy situations. These are the social situations that you're comfortable with and don't cause you any problems. So the idea is that you work upwards on that scale. You certainly don't want to start with the 10 out of 10 situations. Sometimes dropping yourself in the deep end, as we say, can work. But what you may also find if you're unlucky is that it becomes quite a traumatizing experience. And if it goes badly, it can put you off trying again, maybe even for years. So don't do that. Start with the easy numbers and work upwards. Like the child in the swimming pool. Start in the shallow end where you can touch the bottom with your feet so that you feel safe. And then gradually move up the pool as you learn to swim and become more confident. And don't forget to repeat those experiences so that they can become easier over time. Stay with the 1s and 2s to begin with. And then once you've conquered those situations and they no longer make you socially anxious, move on. Repetition, it's a bit like language learning again. Repetition is key here. Also, learn to put yourself out there. Socially anxious people often feel nervous talking about themselves. They don't want to bore people or impose upon other people. But actually, if you want to socialise successfully, you do have to talk about yourself. You have to have something to say. You must bring something into the conversation. You must offer something that the other person will respond to and which makes you interesting. And the whole point is letting others get to know you. So often one of the challenges for socially anxious people is to learn to talk about yourself, your life, your family, your friends, your interests, your opinions even, and your experiences too, without feeling uncomfortable. Think of it as sharing and being generous rather than imposing yourself. At the same time, you have to learn to be a good listener, rewarding company, someone who is a responsive and empathic audience when the other person is talking. You want people to talk to you after all, don't you? You want to be popular even and well-liked. And even though you may be in an anxious state when you're talking to someone else, do still try to make a point of remembering what they tell you about themselves. This way, you'll have something to ask them about when you see them again. Socially anxious people sometimes forget to do this because they're so anxious about how they're coming across. They lose focus on the other person.